us have been through it. I'm going to have to get those redone, everyone. Hello, everyone. I wanted to come and have a brief conversation today on my whereabouts within Las Vegas. The just passing weekend, I really had quite a time in the city that pretty much never sleeps as a tourist. There were a couple of things that I must say that I will be doing different if I do take another trip to Vegas. I hope to be able to participate more in a group effort and a lot more friendly activities. Vegas takes quite a bit of chances out of your comfort zones. I had people say that they did things that they never thought they would, especially if you are indeed afraid of heights. And there's certain things that you as a person may not have really got involved in, whether it be gambling or eating certain foods that Vegas offers. There are a lot of different challenges. I feel that the thing that I feel that I did that I wouldn't normally do is I met up with people that I had never seen in person. And we actually had a good connection in our meeting. And we were pretty much together for 3 days before going back to our comfort zones, our homes, and other destinations. I feel that throughout my stay in Vegas, there were certain things that next time I want to do differently, such as I would like to have a better hotel. The hotel that I got was still a pretty penny, but I see now that before taking a Vegas trip, it's best to get the top notch hotels so that you can get the best amenities, such as Wi-Fi. As a content creator, I really wanted to be more involved with creating content, but it was limited because the Wi-Fi was an actual charge at the hotel that I stayed at. So next time I would prefer to have a hotel that has Wi-Fi that is more easier to access. The overall food that I had while in Vegas was not anything that really caught my attention, but I was able to consume some Jamaican cuisine in the form of oxtail, rice, and collard greens. They were quite tasty, all of the dishes, as well as we had a little sample of the jerk chicken, see past, or I may even have to look up what Las Vegas is known for when it comes to food and different cuisines. Being involved in Vegas with people that I am connecting with was definitely something that I'm glad that I went out and proceeded to form action with, because once you have conversations with people and you are stepping out of your anxiety that can come across at times as showing that you lack different forms of being able to talk to people in a public environment, all of that can be helpful when you step out there and you meet people for the first time. Not just through talking to them on a application or device, but physically contacting them, forming certain bonds. It can help you to break out of your shell. Some people have still been within a certain shell since the pandemic, but they have made notions to change that as we break away from being behind a computer screen or on a telephone, and we venture back out into the world and see that there are so many people that are back amongst holding hands and having conversations that are quite vivid right in front of each other. Vegas did mean something to me. I don't know if I am ready to go straight back. There are a lot of things that I saw and witnessed, and they will remain in memory. Things that I needed to watch, watch, watch out for. And they have proven to show me different ways of people. I felt that the people that were in Las Vegas were quite nice. I really did not run into anybody that seemed to have a attitude or pressing ways about them. And it was quite interesting to see because of the heat that comes with Vegas and the territory that I have been in. A lot of times when there is issues of hat, manners, or temperatures, people's attitudes tend to rise, and we normally have more altercations. But I see that a lot of the people that are in Vegas have learned how to conduct themselves and find ways to control what they may have going on in the form of issues dealing with the heated temperatures. So that was very surprising for me to see, even to the workers. They all seem to have very good attitudes. I was in a 7-Eleven, 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 getting a Slurpee and a couple of other snacks. And the checkout lady was very nice and knowledgeable as well, and so many different topics that she brought up. It really caught my eye and made me feel better as I walked through Vegas to different stores and I brought things and I felt quite welcome through these different shops that I visit. I see that Vegas has taught me certain lessons, especially the people that we surround ourselves with. When you see certain people in person, there are things that are different about them, whether it be how they display themselves on devices to centering just exactly who they are when you see them in touching situations that are right in front of you, dead center. So I learned quite a bit. I did not gamble, gamble, gamble this round in Vegas. I actually did not know at all the instructions on how to set up a gambling bet or even how I could gain credits in order to use the slot machines. Slot machines. Slot machines. Maybe next time I'll see if I may have a gambling trick or two. There were people that did put certain strategies in my ear, but I was just a little bit fearful that I would lose it all. Not too confident, but I understand that in the realm of gambling in Vegas, there is this big buddy called risk. Risk. Risk that you have to take in order to see if you have that lucky rabbit's foot somewhere dangling along the way. I must say that I did sit beside some people that I felt I gave them a lucky aura because I noticed that they did start to win. The jackpot point levels were rising as we had brief conversation. So that was nice to see that at least, even though I didn't play, I was able to see and witness someone win quite big on their slot machines. So my overall study and tour through Vegas was indeed a positive rating. And I think that with much more preparation and more of an objective on exactly what I would like to do comfortably, I would travel back to Vegas. But there are so many different things that I know I would do different. I would do less drinking and I would not be surrounded around a lot of the tobacco users in different forms of smoking. I would not want to be a part of because it can really be a clog to your lungs as well as your health. So there are things that I know I would narrow down and strengthen to let people know that's just not